And you can see head down from Selassie chasing there, but he certainly made the decision that no, he was going to stay and work with Bashir Abdi and hope that they can work together to try and get back to Kipruto. But certainly that was a determined and well-judged surge at this point from Kipruto. Can he maintain it? He's the only one who really knows that, really knows what he has left in his legs at this point. And that was smart, just a quick glance over his shoulder. Not enough really for anyone to pick up behind as a sign of weakness, but enough to give him the information that he needs, that he has in fact built up quite a substantial gap up that incline climb out of the underpass.
Well, behind him, Selassie just looking and realising that Bashir Abdi tucking into to his heels, if you like. Bassir is there, a bit further back. And he suddenly was getting close to this group, and then all of a sudden it just all broke up as Kipruto kicked on and decided that was the point at which he wanted to move it. They'd just been hanging on to each other too much, really. And so he looked as though he's beginning to head for what would be a great victory for him. Third, a bronze medal at the World Championships in those incredibly difficult conditions in Doha in 2019. But here in London, what a win this would be for him. His birthday was a couple of weeks ago. He chased his great hero, Eliud Kipchoge, home in Tokyo earlier on in the year when he ran his personal best. But he was a long way, he was quite a way behind Kipchoge on that occasion. But goodness me, he's looked so strong here. And away he goes.
He has, and he has run the fast times. He's run that 2:03.13 from Tokyo, second fastest in the world so far this year, and I think will still be so at the end of this race here today. Well, actually, probably without a doubt now, and just trying to get a glimpse back down the road to that intriguing battle between Bashir Abdi. Is he managed? They're trading, aren't they? They're trading between the two of them, but not making any inroads at all. In fact, that lead is just continuing to grow at the moment to Kipruto, and that will just be giving him even more energy to push on. He knows he's done it. He's got a clear road ahead of him, and he can kind of relax as much as you can when you're running at the pace that he's running at here today.
Well done for him for being patient and backing himself, and realising what he was capable of and just judging it right. That's all you have to do. You just have to use your head in conjunction with your body in the marathon. And it's your day, it's your day. And Kipruto looks strong, he looks fast, and although we're not heading for any records here today, he is somebody who has produced the right race at the right time here. He's still got a good chance of going under 2.5. I think that period where they just slowed a bit, I think you'll find there 1:58.27 through 40k. So he's just got just over 2k to go. So yeah, he'd have to go some, but definitely a possibility to be right around the 2.5 mark, isn't he? Thereabouts.
Yeah, which is still very quick running. It's just by the measure of how much essentially Kipchoge and others have moved forward that barometer for men's marathon racing. I mean, we talked about 20 years ago today, there was a men's world record set here in the London Marathon by Pelli Canucci, and that was 2.5. So it's taken that long for us to say that 2.5 is actually not really a quick time, but it is still a very fast time, and it's the way that it's been run today. And I think, as we've seen, the way that Kipruto just judged that surge up that pull out of the underpass to perfection, and just a maximum hurt time for everyone else. He was able to throw that in and crest out of it and just maintain that pace and that rhythm. So he'll get to Big Ben, and that is 1,200 metres to go when he makes that turn, and then 1,200 metres is essentially a victory, big lap into the finish.
Well, We've got a wonderful view there, looking down as he heads towards Big Ben. And that's a pretty good lead he's got now. There's a really good scrap going on for second, third and fourth behind him, and that's what it is though, it's a race for second, third, and perhaps Tanon can just try and get himself latched on to Bashir Abdi, who's leading. Gebrselassie hanging on to him at the moment, just keeps looking behind though, doesn't he? Sees his teammate just behind. Then at the front, Kipruto looking so strong. He says that he grew up learning about Sami Wanjiru, the Olympic champion from 2008. Sadly died in an accident after that, but he's the man, he said, who inspired me to get going. And in recent years it's been Eliud Kipchoge, of course it has, and he runs for the same team as Eliud Kipchoge and knows him well. Ran for Kenya at the Olympics, didn't manage to finish on that occasion despite that bronze medal at the World Championships. Tricky conditions in Tokyo as well, or in Sapporo indeed, where the Olympic marathon was held. But today, it's been very much to his liking. Just needs to keep pushing on. I mean, I know you're right, Paula. Oh, look at this, a bit of a break here from Gebrselassie to try and get away. There you see the scrap for third. Sadly, Bashir Abdi could well be coming on with the man who comes third all the time.
He might be on for another third yet. Just needs to keep working hard, as we were saying today, on very tired legs. A lot of racing already this year, and trying desperately, isn't he, Bashir Abdi, in those yellow armbands to work himself back at least onto the heels of Gebrselassie, and then to try and surge from there, and also trying to draw himself away from Matano, who's trying to chase him in. So a lot still to play, certainly for this second, third and fourth here at this stage, but no question, I don't think, about the man who's going to win it. The question is just how fast will he run.
Oh, what a day for Amos Kipruto. The Kenyans who are always wanting to come and run well here, but they were concerned that they didn't have enough guys in the race here, various dropouts. But to be fair, while Amos Kipruto was on the start list, they had somebody who definitely had the ability to win this. And I think he's shown why so many people thought, certainly in the elite ranks, that he might be the man to beat, and he's proven to be exactly that. But doesn't he? Looks so good, looks so in control, lovely running action, very economical. Great running from him.
Yeah, it looks serene. I mean, it's not warm here today, but he's barely sweating either, so his physiology is working so efficiently. All of that heat is just being wicked away, and the sweat has been evaporated as fast as he's running, and he's running phenomenally quickly. And I think he's just taking it perhaps below that 2:05 barrier, which is still a measure of a very quick running, as we were saying. And you can see in that shot down the road there, are spreading across the road in that battle for second, third and fourth, in a way bid to just try and maybe creep up on someone without them quite expecting it.
Just took that island a little wider than he needed to. That might just rob him of the couple of seconds that he might need to run under 2:5. He's moving nicely enough. I'm not sure we'll see him sprint. And again, Gebrselassie doing exactly the same. It doesn't really matter. A bit further back, and Anissa Bekele is moving up another spot as well, but they're a long way behind second and third, and even further behind this man here, Amos Kipruto. So Kipruto will be enjoying these moments, perhaps the biggest of his career, so much so that he manages a bit of a wave. He's not so bothered about the clock here. He has run quicker. He's personal best set in Tokyo earlier this year. But this is his moment. This is his day. This biggest win of his career, the world bronze medalist from 2019, becomes the London Marathon champion of 2022. And it is well inside 2 hours 5. Great performance from Amos Kipruto. Looked so good for so long, and when he made the move, it was a decisive one. Trusted himself. He does look tired now for the very first time, and so he should be. But what a good performance from him. Well, Lil Gebrselassie was not one of the more fancied, certainly of the Ethiopians who is here, but what a race from him as well. Really good performance, managing to hold off Bashir Abdi. So he takes second place, Lil Gebrselassie. Congratulations to him. And then Abdi third in a big race again. His two other thirds have been in the Worlds and the Olympic Games. So Atano hangs on for fourth place, and I think this is going to be Kenenisa Bekele who's going to come in next in fifth place. So another good performance. Don't forget, Kenenisa Bekele, despite being one of the greatest of all time, he's 40 now, and to still be running at this level, he's going to run under 2 hours and 6. Great to see him here in London. That's a solid run from Kenenisa Bekele. He comes in fifth place.